What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another with not a figure review. I get so used to saying that, but a comic book review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Aquaman New 52 Volume 4. Now, for those of you that know how I do comic reviews, I pretty much don't go into full detail, page by page. I just kind of do an overview of the comic just because I want to try to avoid spoilers for any maybe of my watchers or fans who are Aquaman fans who haven't gotten this far in this series. Anyway, I'm just going to get right on into it. Aquaman and the Justice League may have stopped the war between the surface world and Atlantis, but the fight is not yet behind them. The people of Atlantis are reluctant to welcome back a king who fought against his own people, while the surface dwellers see Atlanteans as little more than terrorists. But before Arthur can regain the support of his people, another Atlantean royal returns, the dead king, the first king, the king who sank Atlantis. And that is what this volume is based on. It collects issues of Aquaman New 52, 17 through 19, and 21 through 25. I believe 20... it's weird how the comics work. I think 20 was in another volume, or it's in the volume after this. But anyway, that is what this volume is about. Aquaman, Volume 4, Death of a King, very nice volume. One of the biggest volumes, I want to say, by far. Very, very thick, many pages. Front cover is very nice. Aquaman's kind of sporting a beard here on the front cover. But other than that, it's not too bad. Looks very nice. On the back side, you got kind of Aquaman behind, bars underneath the ocean and everything like that. And I did have one person say in one of my past reviews on one of the Aquaman volumes is what is behind the sleeve cover of these volumes, because these are hardcovers. So what is behind the sleeve cover? There's really not much behind the sleeve cover. So if you watch this, I forget who it was who asked that question. But there's really not much behind these sleeve covers, except it's just a black, cover for the book, and engraved on it is, Aquaman Volume 4, Death of a King. That's literally all there is. It's very plain. There's nothing too special about it. I mean, almost every hardcover for any book or comic book is just going to be a basic, basic color with an engraving. So that's what all of these are on the Aquaman hardcovers for the volumes of the comics. They're just all black with the engraved, title and what volume it is. So that's all there is. Same thing on the side and everything as well. Awesome art. Aquaman is, like I've said, and for those of you that know, but for those of you that don't know, he's one of my favorite superheroes. I've always liked Aquaman. I'm always fond of, superheroes and, people that have superpowers that have to do with water or, more or less. But very amazing. It's a great story. If you guys have been keeping up with Aquaman New 52, it is actually, in my opinion, one of the best New 52 storylines out there. Just amazing art. I mean, I'll just give you guys a few looks at some pages here as I find them. But you have amazing art, amazing, detail in the pictures and all that stuff. But it's just an amazing, great story. And again, this volume here revolves around Aquaman encountering the first king of Atlantis, who was the king that actually sunk the whole continent or the city or whatever you want to refer Atlantis as. But I want to say, when he comes in contact with the King of Atlantis, here's a picture of Aquaman's wife or girlfriend, however you want to portray her. She's fighting the King of Atlantis up here at the top. Hopefully that's getting in the shot and you can see it well. But she's fighting the first King of Atlantis, and he actually almost looks like one of the Draugrs. I think that's how you pronounce it. For those of you that play Skyrim. He looks like one of the zombie Draugrs or something that you always find in the caves, just all armored up and really long beard and everything like that. But, so, I mean, it's a very cool story. And of course, in the end, he ends up kicking his ass. So, there's nothing much more I want to go into detail about this other than that. Like I said, reading the back kind of gives you guys an overview. Again, my comic reviews, they're not full into detail or anything like that. I just talk about the comic a little bit, show you guys some pages, and that's about it. So sorry for those of you that don't like my comic reviews too much. but I just don't like giving away too many spoilers on, you know, books. Same thing with movies and stuff like that as well. I don't want to go too far into detail. If I do, then I do say that there is a spoiler alert. So, anyways, Aquaman, New 52, Volume 4, Death of a King. I know this has been out for a while, and it took me a while to get around to doing this review. But that's because I've had a lot of other reviews come up as of late, had a lot of other stuff come in that I've wanted to do reviews on. So, you know, my comics kind of got pushed back a little bit. But again, you know, Volume 4, Death of a King, it's a great volume. I think by far it is the biggest volume out of the Aquaman New 52 series. And, you know, it's great. And and for me preferably, again, I love collecting the volumes just because you get more out of it, I want to say, for about the $20 that you pay for these. It's not bad. You also get like the art gallery at the end and everything like that. And, you know, having all these comics in like hardcover style too is pretty nice if you're a collector and everything like that. Which I'm a collector of Aquaman. I don't have much Aquaman stuff, but I definitely love the New 52 comic. A lot of people, you know, now there are some who don't like the New 52 comics, and those are, I will say I can see their points because I also like the old school Aquaman, but the people that liked Aquaman back in the old days don't preferably like this change or this new amp of him. But the art is great, the action's great, the storyline so far is great, and I really enjoy it. Anyway, you guys, sorry about kind of dragging on here about just talking. But anyway, that was my pretty much quick, short review of Aquaman New 52, Volume 4, Death of a King. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, sorry my comic reviews aren't great. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review for what it was. As always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.